Well, hello! Welcome to my second video log here. It's been 1 week since I started the real IIFYM macros approach to everything. And I have to say, so far I'm pretty pleased with everything. Let's get right down to the stats. So I went from 7 days, I went from 170 to a whopping 174.7 gains. So it's a little over 4.5 pounds. Now I don't think this is probably common for most people. I had a feeling I was under eating quite a bit actually, just because of my stomach issues that I have. So by upping my calories, and mainly I think it's my protein that I'm upping, my body was really able to respond quite quickly to it. Quite happy with the results overall. My workouts are pretty good. My strength is getting up there, but also my endurance with that strength. So I'm not talking like running, but my fourth or fifth set on a big movement like bench press or squats, I'm feeling a lot more secure and stable with it. Body fat, according to my awesome machine, is about the same, but I do feel like I am leaner when I look in the mirror. My obliques are coming in more, and everything's just looking a little bit tighter. I'd love to show you before and after pictures right now, but like that wonderful problem that there always is. You see yourself in the mirror and you think you look like Adonis, and then you take a picture to put on Twitter, and then you realize that you look pretty much the same as last week. So I have a feeling there's a little bit of that going on. So I need to find the perfect lighting, and the perfect place, and just get 1,000 photos taken, and then maybe I can find a good one that will show the difference. So like I said before, my protein's at 170, my fat's at 76, and my carbs are at 361, and those are all grams, not calories, obviously. And I'm having a pretty easy time hitting the fat. I mean, the fat I usually go over by about 2 or 3 grams without even trying. Carbs are pretty much, I can almost always hit those. I was working an expo over the weekend for a company I work for. So I had a hard time getting in some of my protein because I have a hard time digesting protein still. But with all that said, I'm still making gains and seeing good results with that. So I'm pretty happy. I'm hoping this next 7 days will be much better, being that I can really focus on hitting everything on the dot. And with that said, there's a couple things I've kind of really realized what you need to be successful doing this approach, rather than just doing something that's more intuitive eating. So the first thing you need, hands down, measuring cups and a food scale. I actually kind of like this part. It's kind of fun because you get to find foods and figure out how much to consume, to put in your mouth. That's what she said. To make sure that you get what you need. So these are really cool. You can get some pretty cheap ones at Canadian Tire, Walmart, even your grocery store has some pretty decent ones. Get ones that can do grams and ounces, because certain things are just easier to measure in different metrics. Measuring cups, that's pretty simple, especially if you're doing egg whites, for example. You could put a bowl on and tear it and figure out the grams and all that, but why not just do a cup? The other thing you need to do, and I think this is huge, is you need to get a source of your macros for each one. So something that's pretty much pure protein, pure carbs, and pure fat. And that way, when you're at the end of the day and you kind of need to bump up just one or two, you can just hammer those two down to kind of fix your numbers, even it all out. So for example, for me, my protein or egg whites, I'll drink them. I'm not sure about the States, but in Canada, all egg whites that are sold in cartons have to be pasteurized, so you can just chug that down, even though it does look like snot or other bodily fluids. Kind of tastes like milk, if you ask me. Other people disagree and say I'm crazy, but I do egg whites. I'll either cook them up. Like the other night, I think I ate 16 egg whites before bed, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend if you have a hard time digesting protein, because I had a little bit of a rough night sleeping. For my fat, I mean, it's pretty simple. I usually do like some type of like nut butter that's super low carbs. I have this really awesome one, which all the ladies like, which is it's like a peanut butter coconut mix, and I really like that. Just slam like a tablespoon, and usually that will get me there. But like I said, I haven't had any issues with fats. In carbs, you can do something like sweet potatoes, but sometimes you just like don't feel like that at the end of the night. So I've been actually doing just like some Coke below, like Coca-Cola, just to get the extra little bit of carbs in there at the end of the night. So that's the big stuff there. You know, find what you like, and so you can hammer those down when you need to. Because you're not always going to be able to hit your macros by eating like normal meals. You'll also find that with if it fits your macros, a lot of your meals will be kind of weird. Like a lot of my friends kind of make fun of me because I'll be like eating a steak, and then like a Pop-Tart afterwards, just because I didn't feel like cooking up a sweet potato at the time, because like the fiber of the steak is kind of hard sometimes. But I often do like I'll do fish and a sweet potato and salad, and boom. So you can kind of play around with it. Another big thing that will really help a lot of people. Now I'm lucky. I'm a grad student, so this is where I pretty much am all the time because I'm really cool like that. So I don't really need this, but if you're, you know, actually have a life and you go outside, Tupperware is your best friend, because that way you can kind of prep a lot of your main meals for the day ahead, or even, you know, if you're really awesome, you can do it for like 4 or 5 days ahead. And that way you have them there, and then the Tupperware you just reuse, obviously. And you'll figure out ones that are good sizes. Get a variety pack if you can. As for my stomach, I don't know if anyone watching this has like digestive issues, celiac disease, or anything else like that, but I've actually noticed while I am having a hard time eating the protein, overall my stomach is feeling better, and I think it's because it's forcing me to consume the same amount every day. For me, if I eat too much or eat too little, I feel like nauseous and crappy. So I know that I'm eating pretty much the same every day now, and it's really kind of helping to level me out. And if I am kind of feeling nauseous or crappy one day, it's a lot shorter of a period in which I'm not feeling well. So yeah, so overall I can't complain. Really happy with everything. Like I said, I'm up almost 5 pounds in a week, which is really awesome. I saw this at the very beginning. I used to be 130 pounds after I got sick, so I mean, I put on weight really quick as soon as I got back to the gym, but I started to slow down. Now that I've upped my calories and really tracked them, I noticed huge results both in the gym and, you know, just day-to-day life. A lot more energy throughout the day, no more, you know, peaks and valleys. And again, MyFitnessPal has been huge for helping me keep track of everything and know what I need to do. So, you know, those are my big suggestions for now. Hopefully I'll be back in a week with more tips for you guys on, you know, if it fits your macros, and just, you know, how to implement it a little bit better. Thanks, guys. Bye.